Hey, Crash here, and today we're talking about a couple of things. First, you may fall off your motorcycle, and when you do, odds are you might not be close to your motorcycle. That's why I say if you've got emergency equipment that you need, carry it on your person. People ask me, Crash, were you in the military? And I say, my brother was a captain in the Air Force. My dad did his stint in Berlin during the Cold War, and I'm a type 1 diabetic. I do love the military gear because it's designed to get stuff in and to get stuff out. A lot of motorcycle gear secures things, but you can't get to it. A guy like me, well, I need to quickly get to my insulin, and I also might want to check my blood sugar. That's right, if you have an emergency medical condition, could be an EpiPen, could be nitroglycerin, could be any allergy, asthma, inhaler, whatever it might be, on your person. Next up, because I am diabetic, I may need to get a fix of sugar. That's what I keep over here. And if I need long term, say I'm going to be parked on the side of the road in a ditch for a little while, I keep a little extra chow in there. Why? Just in case. That's right, I'm diabetic. I might need sugar immediately. I also might be somewhere where I can't get something to eat, so I carry a little bit with me on my person. Another thing I like to carry is one of these. You may have seen them before. Woo, almost dropped it. This is a survival bracelet. It's just a braid of paracord. These things are great. You can tie stuff to your bike with them. You can use them as a tourniquet if you got a really grievous injury, make a sling or a splint. And if you're going to buy one, make sure you buy one from someone who's associated with the Wounded Warrior Project. Put some money back where it should go. Of course, if there's an accident, you may need to call for help. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But if you do, you want to make sure you have your cell phone on your person. That way, if you do crash, you don't have to crawl back to your motorcycle to get it. You may not have cell service, but if you don't have your cell phone, you got nothing. So keep it on you, so if you get thrown off, it's not separated from you. Another thing I like to have on me is a bandana. Why? I can wrap my neck in it to keep stay warm. I can use it as a bandage if I need to. This is a handy thing to have. I can sop up crap. I can clean up things. I like having a bandana with me. Red's a fun color, so that's the ones I use. Another thing I carry is a pen knife or a folding knife. If you've got a blade that's longer than 3 inches, wear it outside your body where people can see it. Because if it's 3 inches long, it can potentially be a concealed weapon. State laws may vary, but that's the best way to deal with it. There's one last thing that I carry. It's right here. It's a digital dog tag. It's really just a USB, and in it is all my information, especially me as a diabetic, all my information, my medical information, my what I'm taking, when I take it, all that kind of good stuff. Digital dog tag does a lot of things. First off, it lets me feel comfortable that I have my information with me. Second off, an EMT is not going to bust this out and try to read it. It works in the hospital. When I'm in the hospital, I can break it out and say, here's my medical history, here's all the things I'm taking, here's the dosages, and here's my insurance information, so check me in. It's best to have a plan. If things go wrong, you need to be a Boy Scout. You need to be ready. You need to be prepared. Think about what you got, where you're storing it, and how easy it is to get to. For me, those are my bare minimum on my person things. Tools, they can ride in the bike. Food, they can ride in the bike. Dirty magazines, in the bike. Don't get wrapped around the axle here. This isn't a big game of what if where you're suddenly carrying everything under the sun in case there's an alien invasion or your ex-wife shows up with a lawyer. What you're carrying with you is the bare minimum, worst case scenario, things that will keep you alive. That's it for me. Be safe. Not the best idea. I'll just stay here for the time being. I don't want to go see the doctor.